What's going on, Orlando Magic fans? Welcome to the Six-Man Show, Postgame Live, presented by Rock'em. We're back, and I don't mean that like we're back in a good way. Like, yeah, this is the Orlando Magic team that we've come to know over the course of certainly this season. Magic lose 101-92 at home to the Dallas Mavericks. Yeah, 92 points. Great. Yeah, welcome to the show. This is the Six-Man Show Postgame Live. It's presented by Rock'em, the world's largest sock store. They're located in Orlando. And when you shop at Rock'em.com, you can use this code MAGIC20 because it gets you 20% off your order all Orlando Magic season long. They are great over there at Rock'em. They're friends of the show. They're diehard Magic fans. And they got all kinds of great stuff on their site. Definitely check them out at Rock'em.com and use that code MAGIC20. Offense was horrible. Horrible tonight. What did we end up shooting? 5 of 30 from 3. 16.7% from 3. Yikes. Yeah, rough. Powell dropped 35. He was great. Everybody else, not good. So he scored 92 points against a Dallas Mavericks team that has a ton of injuries, ton of guys, and obviously their whole world got flipped upside down at the trade deadline. Yeah, not a good loss for the Magic. If there is any silver lining, as we currently sit here, Atlanta trails Miami by 10 with 9 minutes in the fourth quarter. We'll keep an eye on that game. But if there is silver lining, if that score can hold, then this game doesn't hurt you in the race for 7th. It doesn't help you because you could have taken over the 7th seed tonight if that score holds, and you would have beaten Dallas. But instead, you can just hope that the Hawks lose and you maintain a half game back of the Atlanta Hawks. Rough. All right, yeah, welcome to the show. Glad you're here. We'll talk about this one for a little bit. Not a ton to say here tonight. I mean, what can you say? Offense was terrible. Paolo got no help. Par for the course, right? How many times have we said that this season? That we had one guy go off and nobody else helped him out, whether it's Paolo, whether it's Franz, whomever. But this is where we are. So let's see what the chat has to say about this tonight. Matthew Kinnison says, Weltman going to have a very hot chair this summer. We'll see. We will definitely see. Devastate says, wonder what our record would be if we closed out our leads. Yeah, that's one of the tough things about tonight is this team looked pretty good through the first half, had a lead at the half. What was that lead? You were down 2, outscored by 9. So you were up 7 at the half, I think it was. And you were, feeling okay. I think the Magic led by as many as 11. Led by as many as 11. But once again, it's an abysmal third quarter. This was maybe not statistically, but optically, I thought it was one of the worst third quarters of the season. You get outscored 34-20. Good gracious. It was really bad. Just everything went Dallas's way in that third quarter, and Magic couldn't do anything right. Matthew Garfinkel says, remember when Kevin said the narrative that Franz couldn't shoot was gone because he shot the ball well for 1 month? Well, I'll have to go back and check that quote. I don't remember exactly what I said. I can see myself saying that the conversation was gone because at the time, when you shoot the ball well for a month, you can kiss that goodbye. But ever since he came back from injury, the shot has been a problem for sure. For sure. You can't argue with he didn't hit a 3. 0-5 tonight. 0-5 from 3. I thought he hit 1, but nope, not even 1 tonight. 0-5 from 3. Not good. Not good. Yeah, I'm Jovi says could have taken the 7th spot too. SMH, yeah. Bad. Although he also says P5 is in such a rhythm right now. It is a joy to watch Paolo play basketball right now. I know obviously tonight sucks. The loss sucks. All that. Paolo is just on one right now. Crazy. And then also he says the 17-0 run. Yeah, that third quarter 17-0 run was wild. Oh, man. Seth says, reffing awful, shooting unearthly awful. Franz still slump. Hardy equals magic killer. Pretty much sums the game up, along with taking 2 challenges home that could have been used. Yeah, officials were a little whack tonight. But I can't sit here and blame anything on them. Like, again, let me just pull up the box score just so we can see what we're working with here. Like, Franz, 8 of 21 from the field tonight, 0 of 5 from 3. Paolo was great. Obviously, 1 of 5 from 3 is not great, but, I mean, you'll take it if he's going 13 of 21. And 8 of 12 from the line could be better, but getting 12 free throws. Wendell, 1 of 4 from 3. KCP, to me, might be the storyline of this game. I mean, it's just flat out, this signing has been an absolute failure. Like, the only way this signing gets redeemed is if KCP somehow miraculously becomes a serious contributor in the postseason. If he's a big reason we win the 7-8 play-in game, and he's a big reason we force Boston to 7 games or something like that, like, even then, I don't think it will fully redeem what this regular season has been with KCP. Like, just disappointment doesn't even fully encapsulate, I think, how most Magic fans feel about KCP this season. Like, what is that? What is that box score? Doesn't score tonight. His box score is literally 4 boards and a steal in 33 minutes. Only took 3 threes. 33 minutes. It's just not good enough. Woof. All right, what was I talking about? Oh, yeah, shooting. Corey Joseph, the only guy with an above-average three-point shot tonight. 2 of 5 for him from 3. Gary plays 11 minutes, doesn't take a 3. Obviously, Goga's not going to take one, although he's hit a couple this season. AB, 1 of 4 from 3. Caleb, 0 for 1. Tristan, 0 for 2. Jonathan Isaac, 0 for 1. The team combines 5 of 30. In fact, if we take away Kojo, we were 3 of 25. Yikes. 1 for Paolo, 1 for Wendell, 1 for AB. It's just, you're never going to win an NBA basketball game in 2025 shooting the basketball like that. And I hate that we're sitting here, another Magic game, another post-game live talking about shooting, but what else are you going to talk about? What else are you going to talk about other than 16.7% from 3? Look at that. That's criminal. It's so bad. It's so bad. And then, freaking, Jaden Hardy started the game 5 of 5. When he hit that 3 late in the fourth quarter that literally bounced all over the rim and went in to make him 5 of 5, that's when you knew it was GG's, man. That's when you knew. That's when you knew. All right, let's see what else we got, chap. Oh, right on cue. Adam Landon says, KCP, 33 minutes with 0 points, 3 rebounds. What are you doing, Mose? The problem with that is Jamal Mosley, this might be a surprise to some people, is not the boss of this team. It's kind of how NBA teams work. Like, the boss is the president of basketball operations, or every team has a different term for that. For us, it's president of basketball operations, Jeff Weltman. Jeff Weltman is the boss. And so if Jeff Weltman goes out there and spends $20-something million on a Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, KCP's got to start. Or I should say, Mosley is not going to be able to officially bench KCP without going through Weltman. That's just the way the NBA works. Might not like it, but on the flip side, though, if you do bench KCP or you don't play him many minutes, who are you going to put in instead? Right? Jalen's out. Cole's out. You're going to throw Jet Howard more minutes? You're going to throw Gary Harris more minutes? So I don't know. I can't sit here and fully blame Mosley for this. Like, I can't blame Mosley, first off, for KCP being incapable of shooting the basketball this season. And I also can't blame him for playing him, because, like, who else are you going to play? Matthew also chimes in, similar conversation, KCP, Gary, and Caleb, 60 minutes, 0 points. That is wild, man. You got guys playing a combined hour of basketball tonight and did not score. Not good. Not good. Janine says, well, that was ugly. Yeah. Austin says, walking out of Kia and this hurts. Not great. Not great. Majestic B says, games like this are why we need a Cole Anthony who is a shot creator. You just need someone else. Like those few minutes that are having to happen right now every night without Paolo and Franz on the floor, some of the ugliest basketball in the NBA right now are those minutes. AB's bailed us out a few times. Tonight wasn't really able to do that in that stretch. He had a good start to this game, but that stretch where both Paolo and Franz were off the floor, that was bad. Bad. I'm Joby says that back meter is definitely coming back down to earth. Yeah. Not moving the needle tonight. That is for sure. For sure. The Only Hero says KCP with another goated performance. Please just trade him in the offseason. Don't want to see if he can bounce back. Look great on paper, terrible in practice. 100% agree with all of that. On paper, there is no reason that this signing should not have worked. At worst, it should have at least kept the status quo, I guess. You shouldn't have gotten worse this season with KCP. That's what I mean. Like maybe at worst, it maybe didn't make you better, but you shouldn't have gotten worse. And we have gotten significantly worse at that position. Not good. Not good. We just got a super chat here from Soul Train. Says, do you feel like AB has really improved lately? Oh, for sure. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, just the last week. I mean, think about Monday, Tuesday. He scores 20 on Monday, 17 on Tuesday, or maybe I got that backwards, 17 and 20. I'm struggling tonight, guys. And tonight, 14 points, 50% from the field. Got to the free throw line 3 times, like 3 boards, 3 assists, 2 blocks. I mean, let's not forget what he was doing just a month ago, you know? I mean, a month ago was not good. But he's been aggressive. Yeah, I definitely think he's better than he's playing very well right now. Very well. And don't forget, before the season started, we said that that this should be treated like Anthony Black's rookie season. If you remember last year, got a lot of starts in the first third of the season, and then didn't play hardly at all in the second half of the season. And so this should really be treated like his first full NBA season. He's getting a lot of opportunity to play, and it's been very up and down for him, but over the course of the season, I mean. But right now, he's definitely up. Definitely up. Walk the Dog says, another third quarter blowout. Janine says, third quarter woes continue. Steven says, 59 bench points for Dallas to our 19. Rip. Bench outscores you by 40. Not good. Really should make you look at the makeup of this team. And I know there's injuries. I know we're without the leader of our bench in Mo. Right now, we're without another key bench contributor in Cole. And you're without Jalen, who shifts all of that up. But, yeah, still not good. Other guys should be able to contribute. And that's just not happening. Not happening. Oh, man. Let's see what else we got here. Swash says, sharpen the pitchforks. Depends. Maybe. BNB says, I kept thinking if we had a healthy Clay instead of KCP. I don't know. If Clay came here, he'd probably forget how to shoot too. Everybody else is doing it, so. Oh, man. Rough stuff. Adam says, if Paolo hadn't went out with injury, he'd be in talks for MVP. If Paolo doesn't go out with injury and the Magic have a better record because of it, maybe. He's probably not really in like the top 5 MVP conversation, but top 10 maybe. Sure. But yeah, not with this record. Not sniffing an MVP with this record, that's for sure. All right, back to our other stuff we go. Was there anything else from here that we missed while we briefly went over the box score earlier? Yeah, we talked about KCP, Gary. Jonathan Isaac playing 6 minutes tonight. Like, I know we've talked about it a couple times over the last week, both on this show and on the 6-man show. Like, the JI stuff is just... It's just why it's a mystery. It's crazy. He's playing 6 minutes tonight. You're short bodies. Like you're without Mo Wagner. You've got 2 big men. He's playing 6 minutes tonight. He has truly fallen off. It's wild. Wild to see. Magic only win the second quarter tonight. They lost the first, third, and fourth quarters, and obviously the third quarters where the game was lost 34-20. Points in the paint, 48 for the Magic, 14 fast break points. They led by as many as 11 and choked that away. I've seen 59 bench points. I've seen 57 bench points. Who knows which one's really accurate, but regardless, that's a lot of bench points to the 19 for Orlando. And the Magic turned the ball over 16 times. They've been quite good lately when it comes to turnovers. Not tonight. Not tonight at all. Pretty bad. All right, moment of truth. I haven't checked on this this is the Dallas score. I haven't checked on the Miami-Atlanta score since we started the show. So let's see how that's going in Miami. Okay. Miami's up 7 with a minute to go. So barring a collapse of epic proportions, I'm not going to jinx it. We'll see. I'll wait a few more seconds and see if this score changes. But a couple other scores to go over tonight. Lakers currently up 7 on the Bulls halfway through the third. Thunder Grizzlies, a 6-point game in the third quarter. That's a good game. Let's keep an eye on. Rockets Jazz is in the second. Cavs beat the Spurs, but this is the score everybody's talking about right here. Pacers beat the Wizards by 53 points. And not just beat them by 53. The Wizards scored 109 points. So that means the Pacers beat the Wizards 162-109. Holy shnikes. That is crazy. Crazy. We play both of these teams, by the way, over our last, 7 games left? How many games do we have left? This was game number 74, so we have 8 games left, right? I don't know. We're playing both of these teams, regardless, in the next 3 weeks. So, all right, let's see how this game's going. Okay, 48 seconds left, and there's a timeout. I'm not going to sit here and just wait on this game. We'll have to see how it goes. But as of right now, the Magic trail the Hawks by a game. If the Hawks end up losing this game, it'll go back to half a game. The tragic news of the night is that this loss more than likely seals the Magic's fate in that they're not going to reach the 6th seed. Probably. Mathematically still possible. Not very probable. They were 5.5 games back from Milwaukee tonight. With the loss, they're now 6 games back. Milwaukee has 10 games to play. So let's just do the hypotheticals here. Magic have 8 games left. So if we go 8-0, the Bucks need to go 2-8. It's pretty funny. So yeah, it's all but cooked at this point. It's just a math problem. That's all it is. Nothing else. So 36 seconds left. Miami's up 10. I feel confident that Miami's going to win this game now. Davion Mitchell with a triple. That looks like is going to put this game on ice. So, again, no harm, no foul tonight for the Magic. Does not hurt them in the race for 7th, but obviously does not help them. And so this could have been a really big night to jump ahead of Atlanta. It's not going to happen. We'll get another opportunity potentially for that on Saturday. Let's see who Atlanta plays or when they play next. They play Sunday. Okay. So Again, if this holds Saturday against Sacramento, if you beat Sacramento, you will be tied with Atlanta going into their matchup against Milwaukee on Sunday. So we'll see how that goes. Last couple thoughts here from the chat before we call it a night. Some people saying we should not have drafted Jet. We should have drafted Grady Dick. Yeah, the Jet Howard pick is looking more and more suspect every game. Every game he does not play. Not great. Soul Train says these stats show how valuable Mo Wagner is off the bench. He really elevated J.I. when paired together. That is definitely true. Definitely true. Walk the Dog says, now that's some offense. 162, that would be fun to watch. Let's think about that. They scored 162 and we scored 92. We played the same sport tonight. The Indiana Pacers and the Orlando Magic played the same sport in the same league, and they scored 70 more points than the Magic tonight. 7-0. 70 more points in a regulation NBA basketball game. That is wild. Wild. Daniel Cap says, play in, here we come. Absolutely. That's where we are. That's where we're going. And, yeah. Ready or not, here we go. And ready or not, here we go. That's going to do it for this show. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Not a fun night, guys. Not a fun game. Very disappointing. But par for the course, unfortunately, for this season. But, yeah, regardless, Magic back in action Saturday, hosting Sacramento. A weird tip time, 5 p.m. on a Saturday. But we'll be right back here after that one. Enjoy the start of your weekend. We'll see you then. And until then, let's go Magic.